Hey, what's going on, guys? So as I mentioned in the last video, I did have some coilovers that I needed to unbox, and that's what this video is going to be. I'm going to unbox these coilovers. So I got the ST XTA coilovers just so you guys can see what's inside. What does it come with? You know, this thing came all the way from Germany. It took like 2 weeks to get here, and I thought it was actually a spam email. It's some, like, you know, all this German text and stuff. I'm like, what the heck? But no, it was just actually the email for the tracking. I'm pretty excited to open these up. I haven't seen them. They've been sitting here for a week. And I have an install plan in a couple days, so I'm pretty excited. And then I have another mod that I have to show you in order for these to work with the 135i platform. So let's get right to it. You wanna play? Here. Alright, so here is the outside of the box. Looks pretty cool. They put all their different lineups there. I got the XTA, so that is this one. And I'll go over a little bit later why I got this set up and why I didn't go for like the KW, you know, V2s and whatnot. All the way from Germany, and this thing survived. Good packaging from the Germans. If I can freaking get this, there we go. So this is what we got so far. I'm gonna open this up. ST XTA Coilovers. That's what it says right here. BMW 1 Series E82. That's what I got, man. E82. E82 gang, fam. All right. So now we just have some more paperwork, important documents. These are the adjusters. Nice padded inside. Here are the coilovers. Man, they look good. They look good. So that's pretty much what the inside of the box looks like. I'm just gonna take these out one by one so you guys can see what they look like. And I gotta kind of unravel, unbox this stuff anyways, because I gotta get it ready for the shop in a few days. All right, so I guess we'll start with the front struts. These things are pretty heavy. So this is the front strut here. Everything looks solid. So one of the big reasons I decided to go with the ST XTAs versus like the KW V2s is because I really wanted the camber plates. And I figured, man, why am I spending all this money for KW V2s and it doesn't even come with camber plates? Like, that's pretty ridiculous. So then I discovered these, and from what I'm reading online, I think the camber plates come from like the Club Sport. The strut itself is like the KW V2. The only thing that you're not getting on these is like that weather sealed, like fully weather sealed coating or something that's on the outside. And, you know, living in California, I don't really need that. So I decided, hey, you know, for like $400 less, I can get pretty much the same coilover with some camber plates, because I know I'm gonna need the camber. Yeah, I think it's just an overall better deal. So here's a quick look at the camber plate. Here's your adjustment. I'm gonna have to figure out what all these mean. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right now. So here we have the adjustment pieces for the rear. Again, a very solid piece. However, some quality control issues there. I would have expected a little bit better than that, but I don't think that's going to be too big of a problem. And finally, we have the rear shock. Like I said, it's a pretty basic unboxing video, so there's really not a whole lot to see, but yeah, so this is basically how everything's looking. ST. Nicely packaged. I mean, they did a good job on the packaging. And lastly, we have the spring. I do like the yellow. I think that looks pretty cool. Just a basic linear spring. Looks pretty good, feels solid. It's metal. I mean, what else is it gonna feel like? So that's pretty much it on the unbox of the XTAs, but I thought it was pretty weird that, you know, like they don't provide you with bolts, new bolts, because, right, you're gonna have to reuse, I'm assuming. I haven't looked at the instructions. You're gonna have to reuse your OEM bolts. I hope they fit, because that's gonna be a problem to get these bolted on, you know. I don't understand why they leave out some of these crucial components. Like they put a new bolt right there, but why don't they just give you 6 more bolts in total, right? And then you got your your dampening adjustment right there. So that's pretty cool. However, that's going to be a problem because with the strut bars, they kind of get in the way of getting to that spot right there. So you're going to have to remove the strut braces. I'm sorry. You're going to have to remove the strut brace every time you want to adjust the dampening. So we might have to get some modified strut braces in the future. So expensive. They're like $680 to get the open sort of strut brace for those. But yeah, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to look for the adjuster for the dampening. Okay, so I guess I missed that, but that was also in the bag with the adjustment tool. Pop right through. Hopefully that didn't break. No, it looks good. All right, cool. Yeah, that's it. I'll show you guys one last thing here. So the last and final thing, guys, is I had to order some new spacers for the back. So the logic behind that was I currently have a 5mm in the back, which I need to put in the front. According to the guys at Apex, the wheels that I have will not clear. So they're saying at least a 5. I read on the forums like a 3. But I have both. I'm probably going to just put the 5 to be safe and see where it's at. And then I bought a 10 for the rear. So you don't need, just to make that clear, you don't need a 10 to go with this setup. You just need a 5 up front. I'm doing the 10 in the back just to get things flush. And I thought this was a good opportunity to try and do that. So I'm going to get these on the car hopefully tomorrow and see. I got the H&Rs, man. I could have went for the Apex again. But I don't know. I had such a bad experience with the wheel shake, which is still happening. But I'm just like, you know what? Let me just get a tried and true brand. Get some H&Rs. Yeah, they're a little bit more expensive, but dude, like I plan on keeping this car, and I just want things to be nice. And I don't think you should cheap out on wheel spacers. I'm pretty stoked to get these installed because I want to get the car just a little bit lower, but I also just want to get the stance like perfect, man. I want to have like the wheels pushed out just enough, have it be lowered just enough for it to look like just really, really good. I'll put up on the screen how much this is gonna cost you if you decide to go this route. I mean, everything looks pretty good so far. It's KW, just branded differently. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this basic video, and stay tuned in the next week or so. We'll get another video of how it's looking with the new coilovers. Can't wait. And I'll give you some driving impressions as well. And of course, we're gonna check out the car, see how good it looks lowered, and I'm gonna add some camber up front. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Make sure to like, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss that next video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.